What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, MsBooming, back with another story time, labor and delivery story time. So, on the 25th of August, I lost my mucus plug completely because I was like losing it. I didn't know what was going on because I started like bleeding, and I was like, oh babe, I'm bleeding, like we gotta go to the hospital, something's probably wrong with baby E. Get to the hospital, check me, all that. They like, oh, you're 4 centimeters dilated, and I'm like, okay, so like what's next? Like what like, you know, I'm like, okay. They're like, are you feeling contractions? And I'm like, I don't know. So they hooked me up to the machine or whatever. And they're like, oh yeah, you're having a contraction right now. And I'm like, I am. So I'm like, oh, this is what I feel like. I can handle this. You know, like, I'm a G. I got this. I don't need no epidural when time comes. Then like a couple hours pass. And it's like the 26th now. Like, but it's the 26th. It's the 26th. It like 4 in the morning type shit. And I'm like, why are we still here? Like, am I having the baby? Like, why are we still here? They're like, oh, your doctor wants to induce you. And I'm like, induce me? Why? Like, I don't even understand. Like, I'm 4 centimeters. I'm not, well, technically I'm not due until 4 more days. So I'm like, nah, I don't want to get induced. I want to go home. They're like, oh, well, if you go home, if anything happens, it's not their fault, blah, blah, blah. Right, babe? Trying to scare us. Like, why are you trying to scare us? So I'm like, nope, not doing it. I don't want to do it. Nope. Abort mission. Baby's not coming today. Sorry. So they send us home at like 5 o'clock in the morning on the 26th of August. We get in the house. I took a shower. We take a shower, whatever. Go to sleep, wake up. And then, you know, go by a regular day. Then he's like, let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. I don't want to walk.
So the baby can come out.
So the baby can come out. Whatever. Let's go for the walk. Bro, we walking. And like we did like 5 blocks, right? And I'm like, oh shit, I just peed myself. Your mom's slow, bro. So I'm like, oh babe, I just peed myself. Then we get in the house and I'm like, I gotta take a shower because I just peed myself. Like, I thought I really peed myself because I don't even know why I thought I peed myself. I know, not slow. So I get in the shower, take a shower, you know, change, go lay down. I'm laying down now. And he's like, I think your water broke. And I'm like, I think my water broke. I didn't pee myself. I'm over here talking about I peed myself. So I go take another shower now. We get ready to go to the hospital. We get to the hospital. It's like 1 a.m. on the 27th, right? Yeah. 1 a.m. on the 27th. And I'm like, my water broke. I'm feeling contractions. There's nothing crazy. Like, it's a little stronger than the first time that I thought I was feeling it or whatever. The lady comes. She's like, oh, your water broke. Yeah, you're like 5.5, 6 centimeters dilated. Do you want epidural? Do you want epidural? Hear me? No, I can do it. Yeah, I don't want no epidural. First of all, I do not suggest anybody who's never had a kid before, who cannot take pain, to deny epidural. It's 1 o'clock. So I said, no, I don't want no epidural. By like 1:10, I got a real contraction. Alright, so I was gonna have E tell y'all what happened from 1:10 to 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. But I'm just gonna tell y'all. So I got my first real contraction at 1:10 a.m. on the 27th of August. He was like, I flew out the bed. I was screaming. I was like, oh, I'm going home. Fuck this shit. I need to take a shit. Crying like I with my mom. He was like, yo, I've never seen you like that because I'm always on my tough shit, so I don't really cry like that. So he was like, yo, you was really bowling. And I'm just like, that's. I'm crying and screaming for the epidural. Finally gets the epidural at like 5:30, 6 o'clock. I can't remember the time. It was like around that time. And I'm cruising now. Not even feeling pain, just pushing the button. So now it's like time for me to push. I'm like, yo, I can feel it. Like, why am I why am I feeling it? Like, I want to cry. Like, they're like, push, 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 push. So I'm pushing, I'm pushing, I'm pushing. They put the mirror so I can see like up there or whatever. So I see her head. I'm like, oh my god. I start freaking out now. Like, oh my god, it's a baby, it's a head. Like, no, I'm pushing, I'm pushing, I'm pushing. Like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Still pushing. She's not coming out at all. Like, I'm confused. Why is she not coming out? I don't know. But then they go, bruh, her heart rate is dropping. We gotta take her out. Now I start crying even more. Like, I feel like I was stressing my own self out. But I think it was just so emotional because I really had no intentions of getting a C-section. You guys know me, y'all know, like, the one thing that I was dreading is getting a C-section. So for the doctor to be like, oh, now it's an emergency and you don't have no choice, I'm like, all right, fuck this. Sign the fucking paper. Go get the C-section. They like, oh, everybody can't come in the room with you. So what am I supposed to do? Oh, only person that can come in the room is E. Oh my god. So he goes and scrubbing. So now he went to go do all that, and they're like prepping me, giving me more drugs, basically. And then they're like, oh, you're not supposed to feel nothing. So now they got like this wet alcohol pad just like tapping me like, can you feel this? Can you feel this? Can you feel that? Can you feel this? Can you feel this? Can you feel this? Can you feel this? And I'm like, I can feel that, so what are you talking about? So then they start touching my belly now, and obviously I couldn't feel that because everything down there was numb. So they're like, oh, can you feel this? And I'm like, oh no, I actually can't feel that. Like, they're like, good, good, good. But I'm like having an anxiety attack though because I'm like, yo, I'm really about to get cut. Like, I'm freaking out. So I'm crying and he's holding my hand. They didn't do nothing yet. And then all of a sudden we just start smelling like burnt skin. But I was so doped up, I didn't even think like, oh, that's me. And he's like, you smell it? And I'm just like, eyes half open. I'm like, what the hell? They burning me? Like, I don't know what the hell's going on. There you go, ask, can he look? Like, why would you want to see my guts out? Ew. I don't know why he wants to see. Why you want to see that?
It's something you've never seen before, so fuck it.
Nah, B.
My shot.
Shoot your shot? Okay. So he didn't look, and then I was just there. We was just there. He was just holding my hand. Then they started to pull the baby out. Why they didn't tell me I was gonna feel that though? Like, that I was not expecting. Like, mind you, they had to pull the baby back up and out because I was already pushing her out. So I'm feeling the whole thing. Like, I think I passed out, right? I felt the whole thing. Like, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Like, that's how I felt. Like, I'm gonna die. Then they finished the procedure now. The baby comes out. Like, oh my god. Yo, I was so doped up and like on so much shit that I couldn't even be emotional at that point. Like, it was crazy. Like, I seen her, he had her, and I was just like, like, what the hell?
So I was gonna continue recording, but I decided that I'm just gonna do a voiceover we didn't take that much pictures in the hospital because we ended up having, well, I ended up having to do an emergency C-section. And yeah, if you like my video, just give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that like button, and come back for some more.